Hi again. Okay, I'm a little sweaty because it's a trek to the backyard on a muddy slope getting rid of stuff. Oops, I forgot those spots. So cleared that off. You can see there is a lot of moisture. I think it's just because it's dripping off this, which is flat down. I am taking, oh yeah, see, that's dripping. It looks like honey on the camera. That's dripping, so this is coming down possibly today. So cleared that off, got rid of the old insulation that was in a garbage bag there. Still stuff everywhere. Thinking of keeping the little kitchen area because it is set up. And all I'm going to worry about is putting a bed in. So that I'm starting to feel a little easier now that I'm coming to hear footsteps. Oh, there she is. Hi, little update. Trying to empty this. Was going fine. A hose won't connect to that because it's flat under there with something there and it doesn't work. So little fill that up into there. And then outside. But then I was looking around and I see water. And I heard a different noise from, because I turned the tap on, got the pump working. So that's fine. Went inside, had another coffee. And then just let me turn the radio off. I can see it in your eyes, making every kind of silence. Takes a lot to realize. Or down. Haven't even worked out how to use the thingy on there. So anyway, yeah, saw all this water running around. Like I'd turn the pump off because I could hear something. The noise wasn't coming from there, it was coming from the toilet. Now, I'll get my little handy dandy light here. You can see this water. And down there, the carpet, you can see the two different spots there. Let's see if this can go a bit brighter. It's just a little handheld battery charge, but can also wind up. Emergency light, let's see. Yeah, that one's a little brighter. Not much. Maybe from this angle. Yeah. The dark patch is all water. So somewhere in behind there might be the reason it's not flushing, but with me ripping stuff out, water's gone all down there. I mean, I was going to rip all this carpet up anyway and see if I could get rid of this wood because a little bit of mould there, but there's water everywhere. So now I need to work out how to disconnect whatever's behind here before I can continue. See if I can get a look. Something's plugged up there. Yeah, so one adventure after another. I'll get back to you when I can work something out. Alrighty. Cheerio. Okay, so I'm going to have to edit this because instead of pausing I've stopped it. But what the problem is, just recent, this isn't actually connected to the toilet, but this black thing here, there's a split all the way down there. There, I can. And I turned a little tap on the back of it, but that doesn't stop it because there's a crack in there and it just sprays out. So maybe I can. Now I'm glad that I am disconnecting the water tank and not using it. I either need to temporarily dry it off and tape it just long enough to empty the remainder of this out, because I don't know if I can take all that off without wrecking what's supporting the toilet. I don't have a way to seal the toilet hole up yet, And I was talking about keeping it for emergencies, but this in itself is an emergency because I can't, I mean, once the tank's out it won't happen, but I could also use the room. Who wants a toilet you don't use just sitting there? So unless I can work out this pump, that fills it up, that pumps, but I can't see, I guess underneath where the water goes to is split to go to the tap and to the toilet. So I think what I might do is dry it off as good as possible. I should have got a bit of tape, just enough to at least reduce how much water is coming out of there, and try again. Yeah, fun. It probably got really cold, and I don't know if water was up there and it froze and that kind of cracked that. Really didn't think of a lot of things I have to continually think about now. Okay, back later. Okay, 5 minutes later. My delightful white tape, and it's really cheapo, so it just ripped off, but hopefully they'll cover the crack enough. Let's turn the pump on and see if there's any spray. You can hear it trying. And there's still water coming out of it, but it's not spraying everywhere. Maybe I can put a bucket or something under it and just hurry up and empty this, or attach a hose to it. Fun. Update, it is empty. It took a little while. Well, it might have like a little bit in there, but I've got as much out as I can with it, with the pump. It took 3 of them a bit over the halfway line, and that's a pretty big bucket container thing. Fit your feet in and stuff like that. I don't know how much it holds. Gotta work out how to get that off. It's a lot of rusting, a lot of whatever, but I've taken the fuse out. Hopefully that's enough so I don't zap myself. All this water around, gonna be careful. Pop some gloves on. So that's the next thing, is getting this delightful thing out. And then, before the day's over, I mean it's only 1 o'clock, but as you can see it's kind of dark and drizzly. I need to try and do something with this toilet area that is now drenched. So yeah, I'll get back to you. Look, I got it out. That was the easy part. Now is getting all of that out, which should be easier now that that's out. A lot of water under there, but I think that was just from the issues from the toilet. It doesn't look or smell like overly rotted. I mean, obviously it needs changing. So definitely that wood floor is coming up. Needs cleaning big time. But yes, I'm starting to feel really good that I'm actually doing, rather than just watching videos and thinking and umming and ahhing about what to do. I'm just taking a little project, get that done. Then take a step back, have a look, do the next little project. So, want to get lots done, but instead of just keep thinking of the overall big picture, I'm just breaking it down into little bite-sized pieces and then plugging away. It's that's a good feeling. Even though I'm discovering more that needs doing and things change as I go, one little step at a time. Got it. I got it. The bolts or screws or whatever are still in there, but I got it off, so it'll be easier to access them with some other tools. Oh, sorry about the huffing and puffing. No cursing yet. That's a good sign. So, get the rest of those bits and pieces off, and then I might work my way down. I need to work out how to seal up all the little hose holes and stuff as well. Okay, that's the update. Okay, so with it sitting in the rain all this time and the snow, there is a lot of water and a big bunch of mold. It's time for my mask and gloves, and my next task is definitely fixing and ripping down this corner. Yeah, it wasn't like this when we purchased it. It came from a pretty dry area, so they wouldn't have known, but we got to look under this when we got it, and this is out in the open. None of it was like that. It's just delightful weather we've had this winter in Vancouver, so not upset with that kind of thing. It's just more work and materials that I can't reuse. Okie dokie, that's it for now. Okay, I'm done for the day. It's I think around 4 o'clock, and I'm just need a shower because I got this wall off. All the boarding had mold and everything. There is a lot of water. That is still dripping, so tomorrow I'm definitely going to at least tear off this part of the ceiling, and because that seems to be where it's coming from, dripping along underneath there. Maybe I'll just put this rubbish bucket in this corner to try and catch some. Oh, lovely. There's a comb. I'm glad that I have ended up taking stuff out, because underneath everything is very, very grotty. So, sorry, I'm trying not to trip over. Got stuff everywhere. Found the black Thanx hosey thing and a spare something. There's a motor. The guy told me what it was, but the moisture got to it and it looks quite corroded, so unless anyone can clean it up and use it, it's gonna be going to the dump. So, sorry about the shakes. Oh, my arms. I just carried a bunch of the stuff, and I had a bunch of stuff we took out before, kind of under the tree near the rubbish bins, and I was looking at little untidy in that area, so I've just put it all to the side of the house, and then anything that I'm hoping to either reuse, like maybe put back in the van temporarily, like any good siding and stuff, is right at the back under shelter. But the stuff with the mold and that, it's just staying outside on the side. And then either when this is empty, I'll find where I can dump it and go to a dump station and get rid of all the stuff that I'm not using, and stuff that's not like donatable and whatever, just broken whatnots, and there's loads of branches, and it's a big pile of branches at the backyard, but that was there when we moved. But if I can tidy that up for the landlord, because he's going through a rough time, and it'd be nice if the place looks really nice for the next tenants. But that's down the road a bit, so I either do it with this, although my battery went dead listening to the radio, so it's like the third time it's gone dead. I think Tara said she accidentally left the lights on when we first got the van. She was out doing stuff and it died, and she had to get a jump start, and then it just didn't work. And then last time I was working on the van, it kind of died because I was listening to the radio, and it should not die listening to the radio for an hour or a couple hours. So I took out one of the house batteries down here, and took it out. I think I either got photos, I don't think I filmed that, but I got a photo of it hooked up because my jumper cables didn't reach from it. If I got long jumper cables, I could pretty much just hook it up to my batteries in here and then either have the cords going outside or out through the driver window like I tried, because the battery is on this side here. So I did that. Managed to jumpstart the car with that. I was quite proud of myself. At least I still have a brain, a creative brain in some aspects. And then young neighbour over there, he said he's got a charger, so trickle charged it overnight, and so he didn't really have just the normal startup problems where you gotta pump the gas a little bit. And, this is an old car, old man. So yeah, and there was no problem, so I thought that would be fine, but we haven't really driven it, and I should have known better. It's been sitting here. I only started it once in the past 2 months. Took a little bit to turn over, and anyway, it was my mistake, but I'm just going to save up and get a new starter battery because it's just, yeah, no good. Anyway, I've got some uploading. I'll do some more video down the track, and yeah, ciao.